towards your heels. Stretch your arms out, forehead down to the mat. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Nice. Inhale, fill up the back of your body. Exhale, let your hips melt down towards the mat. Again, inhale, fill up, feel your lungs expand in your back. And then exhale, melt your hips down. Nice. And then slide your hands beneath your shoulders as you rise up, all four to tabletop. Shoulders under the wrists, knees under your hips, knees hip distance. Inhale, drop your belly and lift up your heart. Big breath in. And then exhale, start to tuck your tail round. Look towards your belly button. Little cat-cow here. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts, big breath in. And then exhale, tuck your tail as you round, puff out the shoulders. Come back to neutral spine. Pick the pit of your belly in and up so your lower back is nice and flat. And take your left leg out long, toes stay down on the mat, and just kind of rock your weight forward and back. Waking up your hamstring, your calf. And then find stillness and lift the left leg up. Can you keep it at hip height? Flex your foot. Find this nice long line of energy from your heel to the crown of your head. So option to stay here or shift the weight into your left hand as that right arm reaches forward, thumb reaches up towards the sky. Forehead mirrors the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Can you find a spot, a drishti is a non-moving object, somewhere where you can lock your eyes? And then inhale, crunch it in, bring your elbow into your knee as you round. And then exhale, lengthen and push it away. Again, inhale, pull it in. Exhale, reach to lengthen. Pull it in again. Can you pull your knee up into your belly? Release the right hand down and take that left foot to the outside of your left hand. To untuck your back toes, slide your knee back a little on that right leg. And then drop your hips forward and down. Start to roll onto the knife edge of your left foot. Plant your hand, right hand down. As that left hand maybe comes to your thigh, you start to peel your shoulder back. Feel this in the outside of your left hip. And then into your right hip flexors, the front of your thigh. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then release that right foot, plant it back down to the mat. Left hand comes down and sweep your left leg back to tabletop. Take a second for a cat-cow here. Belly drops, chin lifts, setting again. Exhale, tuck your tail as you round your shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly and lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Coming back to that neutral spine, pick that pit of your belly in and up. And let's send the right leg out behind us this time. Lift it up hip height, flex your foot. Option here, weight to the right hand as that left hand reaches forward, thumb reaches up towards the sky. Forehead mirrors the mat, Just breathe into some stability here. Maybe that Ujjayi breath, you hear it a little louder in the back of your throat. And then inhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen and reach it away. Again, inhale, pull it in. Exhale, lengthen it away. Pull it in and pause. Can you lift that knee higher up? Left hand comes down, right foot comes to the outside of your right hand. Start to walk that back leg back a little here. Nice. And then plant that whole right foot down. Left hand plants firmly into the mat. Now you can start to roll onto the knife edge of that right foot. The hand can come to the thigh. As you peel open a little here, feel this in that outer right hip. And the left hip flexor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice. Release that whole right foot back down. Hands comes back down. Sweep back, tabletop. Nice. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up this time. Find downward facing dog. Nice. Press into the L shape of your hands and lift the skin in your hamstrings up, up, up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Close your eyes. High tippy toes, soft knees, gaze in between your hands and step forward to the front of your mat as you bow forward and fold down. Soften your knees here. Feel your belly to your thighs. And just let everything drip out of the crown of your head. Feel this releasing in your lower back. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins. Forehead mirrors the mat. Exhale and melt down. Again, inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold down. Big breath, root to rise, arms sweep overhead, palms press at the top. And then hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Left hand grabs your right wrist like a bracelet. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, sway over to the left. Find this gentle sway. Find that right shoulder. Can you peel it back just a little here? Press into the knife edge of your right foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, can you sink down any more? Inhale, reach up, release your hands up, energize your fingers, gaze between your hands, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach overhead. This time that right hand grabs your left wrist. Take a long breath here, and then sway to the right. Nice. Can you start to peel that left shoulder back a little? Press into the knife edge of the left foot. Maybe that hip bumps out a little bit more to the left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, can you surrender down any more? Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. As you soften your knees, bow forward, fold down. Inhale to your flat back. Palms press, step back, plank pose. Step one foot back, and then the other. Stay here and just breathe into this stretch. So this could be your knees or stay on your toes. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Feel those shoulders spreading on your back. And then really start to hear that Ujjayi breath, that swirling sound in the back of your throat. One more breath in. Downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Nice. And just settle for another moment here. And then that left foot will step in between your hands. Spin your back heel down to the mat. Rise up. Warrior one. Warrior one. Hips are square towards the front of your mat. Left hip back. Right hip forward. And that back leg is strong. It's squeezed. Your thigh. Good. Take a deep breath in. Gaze up to back. And then exhale, hinge forward, and then sweep your arms back. Nice. Palms are down. Can you lift your arms up a little? And then squeeze your arms towards the center of your back. Lighting up your triceps, feeling that in that muscle behind your arm. Adding your breath here. Inhale, arms sweep forward, up, rise up. Maybe tip back slightly here, breathe in. And then exhale again, forward and back. Feel that torso hovering off that left thigh. One more like that, rise up, tip back, breathe in. And then exhale, arms sweep forward and back. Good, stay here. Can you reach that right arm forward and just find this length here? One arm back, one arm forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good, release that right arm back. Interlace your hands behind you. Drag your knuckles down. Can you lift up? Drag your knuckles down your hamstring. Find your gaze up. Feel your chest open. And then surrender, humble warrior, as your torso comes forward. And then down, left shoulder towards left thigh, gaze towards the back of your mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Finding the stability on your feet. One more breath in. Breath out. Good. Start to rise your torso up halfway. Can you spin your back heel off the mat? Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, push off that front foot and fly. Lifting your back leg. Nice. Finding this binded balance. Good. Take another long breath in and out. Both feet land to the front of your mat. Drag your knuckles down. Lift your heart, gaze up. And then with soft knees, rinse it all out. Bow over your thighs. And then release your arms. Find a ragdoll, elbow to elbow. Let your head gaze down towards your belly. Release your arms. Inhale to your flat back. And then exhale and melt down. Big breath. Rise, reach your arms overhead. Left hand grabs your right wrist, sway over to your left. Good. Maybe peek this time at your right bicep. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, can you surrender any more? Good. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up in between your hands. Pull your hands to your heart center. Inhale, bring them overhead. Right hand, grab your left wrist. Take a long breath in, fill up. And then sway to the right. Nice, take that left shoulder, start to peel it back. Take a deep breath in, maybe that gaze looks up towards that left bicep. Good, rise, reach to the top, breathe in. Hands to heart center as you bow over your thighs and fold down. Inhale to your flat back. And then palms press, step back, one foot and the other to plank. You're here again, the other on your knees or your toes. Belly's in, breath is strong. Thighs are engaged. Take a long breath in. Long breath out. One more. Hips go up and back. Find downward facing dog. And just take a second here to realign yourself. Come back to your breath if you've lost it. And now the right foot steps in between your hands. Spin your back heel down. We'll take a big breath as we rise up to our warrior one. Nice. Right hip back, left hip forward. Settle here. Good. Inhale. Lift up. Maybe this little tipping back. And then arms reach forward and back. Palms are flipped down. Pressing into this whole right foot. Find strength here. Inhale, arms sweep forward and up as you tip back. And exhale, forward and back. Nice, one more like that. Rise up. Forward and back. Nice, right arm reaches forward. And that left arm's reaching back. Feel this energy pushing to the front and the back of your mat. And then that right arm comes back to meet the left. Interlace those hands behind your back. Start to lift up as you drag your knuckles down. Gaze up. And then surrender, humble warrior, as your torso comes forward. Right shoulder towards right thigh. You let your head gaze down towards your back foot. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Nice, inhale, rising halfway up. Start to spin that back heel off the mat. Setting up to fly here. Press into that front foot and let the back leg lift up. Take this to any degree. Find drishti, your gaze. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Both feet land. Drag your knuckles. Lift your heart. And then with soft knees, bow down. Release your arms at the bottom. Elbow to elbow. And you're in that ragdoll. Maybe this gentle sway. The knees are generously bent. Feel this in your lower back. Nice. Release your arms. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and melt down. Big breath. Rise, reach your arms overhead. Palms press. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, bow over your thighs, fold. Flat back. Good. Palms press, step back, one foot in the other, plank pose. Good, knees or toes. We're going to lower down to chaturanga. So knees can come down. Lower your elbows just before you hit the mat. And then slide your heart through. Upward facing dog. You can stand on your hands and feet. You can lift your thighs. You can leave your knees down. Take a long breath in. Belly pulls in and up. Exhale, hips go up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. And settle in again. So down dog pose is a stress reliever pose. Can you make each down dog become a little less effort? And it just feels good. Left foot steps in between your hands. We'll stay low this time for a runner's lunge. Good. And the fingertips attending the floor, or you can have blocks, books, anything that brings the floor up to you. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Beautiful. Right hand plants into the floor as that left arm lifts this time for a simple twist. Good. Pressing into that whole left foot. Feel that energy that the hips are lifted and trying to be as level as they can. Nice big breath in and a long breath out. Left arm, can you reach it towards the back of your mat? Can you come tented onto your right hand, propping yourself up here, and then rise up for this lunging twist. Nice. Left hip back, right hip forward, arms extend out left and right. Good. Left arm drops down as that right arm reaches up towards the sky with this slight sway back. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Open the arms up again. Left and right. Hands come to your heart. Take a nice deep breath in. And then release that right elbow down onto your thigh as you take this lunging twist. This can be here, or this could be on your knee. Take a deep breath as you peel that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more breath in. And then exhale, release your hands to each side of your foot. Start to lengthen that front leg in this wide leg pyramid pose. Can you keep your heart lifted? Right, tenting the fingers. Left hip back, right hip forward. Take a deep breath in. And then let your head melt down if that feels okay. Breathe in. And out. Soften into that left foot. Right foot meets the left at the front of your mat. Bow forward. Fold down. Maybe your peace fingers come to your big toes. Can you lift your toes up off the mat? Take a nice big inhale. Come to a flat back. And then exhale. Use your arm strength to pull you down. Nice. Feel your elbows pointing out left and right. Can you fold yourself in half? Release the grip of your toes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and melt down. Big breath as you root your rise, arms sweep overhead, palms press at the top. Hands come to your heart. Center. Take a second and just close your eyes. Coming back to your mat, if your mind went somewhere else. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, soft knees, bow down. Flat back, palms press, plank pose, take it back. Good, lowering down, chaturanga, knees or toes. Right before your belly's gonna hit, lengthen your arms up, dog, breathe here. Downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in. This time open your mouth, let it go. Right foot steps in between your hands. We're at that runner's lunge again. Right? Tenting your fingers. Lengthening that front leg. Feel that back heel pressing back. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Left hand plants down as that right arm lifts. We're in that simple twist. Good. Breathe in and out. And that right arm start to reach to the back of your mat. Tend your left fingers and then start to rise up into this lunging twist. Expand your arms. Can you slide your right hip back and in? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. With your back arm, find your left hamstring as that left arm starts to reach up and then sway back. Expand those arms again, out left and right, and then pull them into your heart center. We're still twisting. We're setting up for that twisting lunge. Left elbow comes down onto that right thigh. As we press our palms in prayer at the center of our chest and twist the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Remember, this can be on your knee. Take another long breath in and a long breath out. Release your hands to each side of your foot. Start to lengthen the front leg. We're in that pyramid pose. Feel free to walk that back foot up a little bit. If it's too wide, inhale and lift your heart up. Exhale, melt your heart down. And then that right hip is sliding back and that left hip is sliding forward. Take a deep breath. Nice. Soften into that front knee. Both feet land. Bow forward, fold down. Good. This time we'll take a gorilla pose. We're going to step on our palms of our hands. So take your hands underneath your feet. Maybe your big toe hits your wrist crease. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then melt down. And let your feet massage your hands. So make some swaying. Feel that weight shift into the balls of your feet. Pressing into your hands. Maybe this little sway. But feel some pressure with your feet into your hands. Release your hands. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, melt down. Find your feet hip distance apart, which is 2 fists in between your feet. Right, and your toes are directly behind your heels. And then we're just going to sit our hips down into this like chair pose here. With our feet and our knees and our ankles are in a nice straight line. So making sure, gazing down, that your knees and your ankles are in a straight line. Pull your hands to your heart. Can you tuck your tail under and then sink the knees a little deeper? Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good, we'll take a twisting chair here. Right elbow comes to your thigh just like we did in that lunge. Press your palms. Nice. Can you peel that left shoulder back and the right shoulder forward? And feel your quads, your thighs building some heat. Nice. And then come back to center. Adjust your spine again. Slight tucking of the tail. Bend the knees slightly. Twist left. Left elbow and twist. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Press into your feet as you root your eyes. Lift up. Can you cactus your arms? Squeeze goalpost arms. Lift your heart. Exhale, reach your arms up. Palms press. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then take your left leg to join it. Lift it up like you're stepping on that giant step. Right hand comes to your knee as that left arm floats behind you. Maybe that gaze looks towards your back thumb. Just breathing here to the stability. Nice. Inhale, bring both arms back. Reach them up. Keep your knee. Can you kick your leg out straight? And then slow and controlled, we're going to come into airplane. Slide that leg back. Sweep your arms back. Palms it down. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Beautiful. Both feet layered. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Hands to heart, center. And we'll take that to the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. This time that right leg follows, giant step, flex your foot. Finding that knee and hip in a nice straight line for greater stability. Left hand comes across to the right knee or even around to your thigh. As that right arm scoops behind you, the gaze can stay where it is or it can shift towards the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, both arms come back up to center. This time we lengthen that right leg. And then slowly we start to pendulum swing that leg back. Arms fall, palms down. Both feet layered to the front of your mat, Tadasana. Big breath in. And then open mouth, exhale. Nice. And then slowly come down into your bottom. Find your seat. Plant your feet into the floor and kind of just give them a nice big hug, knee to nose. Tuck your chin. Nice, plant your feet. Take your hands behind you, fingertips face your buttocks. Reverse table, press into your feet. Lift up, feel this in your shoulders. In your neck, wants to go wherever it feels safe. Inhale, lift a little higher. And then exhale and lower down. Good. You can lower this time nice all the way down to your backs. Give those knees a hug. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your nose into your knees. Feel your lower back. Lift off the mat for this. And then exhale, release. Plant your feet. Feet a hip distance apart again. Toes are in back of the heels, just like we did in that chair pose. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. Take a deep breath in to set up and a long breath out. Inhale, you lift. Lift those hips up off the mat. Press into everything that's hitting the mat. Press into your feet. Feel your knees shooting towards the front of the room. And then feel this magnet pushing the knees closer together so they stay in line with your hips. Take another long breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let your spine just settle in. And then just start to windshield wiper those knees left and right. It's kind of this little lazy stretch. And the next time they meet the left, just let them fall over to the left. Expand the arms out left and right. Keys can look over your right shoulder. Just breathe into this lazy spinal twist. Cut back. Head back to center. Legs back. Just windshield wiper them one time. And then let them fall over to the right. Gaze to the left. Just breathing into the waist. Nice. Coming back. Let your legs lay long down the mat. Let your arms rest by your side, palms face up. Take a deep breath to the space between your eyes. Let it relax the skin on your face. Settling into your Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Nice. And just breathe. Relax. And setting up for the rest of your day. A few more breath here. As you let your body reap all the benefits. Your postures, your twists, feeling your blood renewed here by the twisting, refreshing. And then start to make a little movement back to your body, your fingers, your toes. Waking up again. For the better half of your day, refreshed and renewed. And then drag your feet up to the mat. Roll yourself onto either side. And push your hands into the mat. Walk yourself up to a nice comfortable seat. And when you arrive, close your eyes and pull your hands to your heart center. Inhale, raise your thumb knuckles to your mind's eye. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow down to yourself for a job well done. Your body thanks you, and I thank you. Go in peace. Namaste. Thank you.